What's going on, y'all? It is your boy Kev Siding here, and I am back with another video. And today, guys, we're talking about the pre-order that dropped on the Pokemon Center today. White Flare and Black Bolts, guys. I honestly think it was an amazing drop. But what I'm hearing on the Poke side of things, on the Reddits in some cases, some on Facebook, some on Discord, but I would say a good majority of it's coming from YouTube. I'm hearing a lot of people saying the drop was terrible, it was bad, it was not good at all, it was the scalpers, it was the bots, it was terrible. And I wanted to take a minute and say, hold up. I honestly think it was a good drop because, first of all, guys, it ran 5 hours. The drop happened around 11 p.m. Eastern my time. Oh, sorry, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Eastern my time. I was able to hop in right away. The reason why a lot of people saying that it was also bad, and I'm gonna just kind of add on to my point, right? The reason why a lot of people saying that was bad is because there was two big errors that were coming up. Okay, two major errors that were coming up for people. There was an error 43 that came up, and there was an error 17 that came up. Okay, pretty much both errors meant the same thing and meant that your IP was banned or you were blocked from the Pokemon Center because they think that you were a bot. By the way, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a heads up, I ran into error 43 myself and I was still able to get in and get it. When it comes to getting product, you're gonna have to put in a little bit of effort. Just a little bit of effort, okay, guys? Sometimes these errors will come up, and there are some workarounds to get around them, and you just have to try them. Some people reported that they got these errors and they weren't able to get it. I got the error. A lot of my people in Discord got the error, and they still were able to get it because they kept trying and they did the workaround that everybody else was trying, and it worked, right? So for error 43. Error 43 mainly happened from what I was seeing happening on the desktop side. If you were on a desktop, a laptop, or anything like that, it was going to show error 43, pretty much saying your IP's been banned, right? The only workaround that I was able to do to get around that, because I ran into error 43 myself, I got into the website. The minute I got to the home page, that's when it kicked in error 43 for me. So just like everybody else, I was upset because, again, I got to the page and I got that error. However, right, I didn't give up, right? Again, you got to put a little bit of work into it sometimes, guys. So I automatically knew if it's an IP issue, right, and I'm banned from my IP, then I'm going to switch my hotspot on my phone on. I connect my laptop to my hotspot, which is a different IP. I got back into the queue, and at that point in time, within like 30 so what minutes later, 30, I think max was like 45 minutes. 45 minutes later, I was back into the site. I was able to place my order in, no issue this time, and I was good. My opinion, and what I was hearing from some folks as well, and I kind of agree with them, the reason why error 43 was coming up for a lot of people, or error 17, because again, the errors were the same thing, right, was that if you have multiple devices from the same IP address trying to go to the site, the new system is thinking that you're a bot or something, and I think it's kicking just any device that's on that IP off. Because when I got that error on my laptop, I got that error on my mobile as well, right? So once my laptop was on a different IP, only one device from that IP was trying to get to the site. No issues at all. I mean, literally no issues. Got in. The site ran smooth, no errors at all, got the checkout. Heck, I even let Google put my card information in, right? And a lot of people say don't do that. I let Google did it because I didn't have my card on me. I let Google did it. No issues. Got my card information in, placed my order in, got an email confirmation. I think it was like, not even like 5 seconds, 15 seconds later. Beautifully. So again, overall, the system ran pretty good. I know some folks, because again, keep in mind, not everybody ran into that error. Not everybody ran into an error 43. Not everybody ran into an error 17, right? A lot of folks ran through and got it just fine. I even had folks that hopped in 3 hours later into the queue, still got just fine, and placed an order in, right? Again, Not everybody's going to have the error, but for the folks that do have that error, there are actually workarounds you could try. There are things that you could try to work around it. And there's even streamers that are live helping people get these pre-orders at the time of drop. Gotta Mitch Mall is literally one of them. He's actually the biggest one I can think of. He goes live when these pre-orders happen. If error comes up, if he runs into error, he finds a way to fixes it. He shows everybody else how to get around it. If somebody in chat figures it out, their chat members will tell everybody in his stream, and he'll tell people about it. I do the same thing in my Discord. While I was in my Discord, when I ran into that error, I shared that information with some of my guys. It helped them out. They were able to get orders. I showed them the hotspot trick. Hey, switch over to your hotspot. Try it on your laptop. And then there was actually error 17. That was actually happening more on mobile than actually the laptop side. And to fix that, a lot of people actually had to go in airplane mode. Now, Opossum Bud is one of them. He actually got that error, and he was actually trying. I think he said it doesn't work. He tried to do the airplane mode the airplane mode. Maybe it didn't work for him, but I did see that a lot of people did say that it worked for him. And one of my peeps, actually two of my peeps, actually tried it on the Discord when I told them about it, and it worked. I guess you have to be in airplane mode for like 2 minutes, and then you turn it off, and then it works. I'm not sure how all that works, but from the instructions that people were saying, that's what you had to do, and it did work for some of my guys, right? So again, don't give up, guys. When these pre-orders happen, I honestly don't give up. You're going to need to put another effort in. If it doesn't work, if the normal, go to the Pokemon Center website, PokemonCenter.com, and it doesn't work because you run into an error, hop on somebody's stream. Hop on Discord. Ask somebody. Try something. I didn't hop on Discord or anything. I just thought about the hotspot thing because it's an IP issue. So I just knew that I could hop on somewhere, on my hotspot. It's a different IP, right? But that's something you guys could try, and I'm making this video because, again, if you think about the drop overall, 5 hours, a lot of people on X, Discord, Twitter, all these places, Facebook, right, said that they were able to get it. They were able to get the pre-order. Some people even reported getting 2 of each, right? Which is even better. That for the people who were able to get 2 of each, that's amazing, right? So you had to put a little bit of effort into it. I know, for folks like Opossum Bud, and I only mention him because I was watching his video just minutes ago, and again, no dig to the brother in any way, shape, or form. Love the guy's content, okay? But he, for somebody like him, he says it shouldn't be this hard, right? And it should be fixed, right? And he doesn't like the current system. Again, in my opinion, I think the system's working just fine. I think the system's better than ever. I honestly think a lot of people were able to get it. A lot of people were. I'm going to show up 2 polls on screen where I took screenshots of live polls that were happening when this drop happened. And you could see that in both polls from 2 different sources, both the polls said that a lot of people were able to get it. Majority of people were able to get it, right? And I feel like a good majority of folks that weren't able to get it were the ones that maybe at work and were trying to do it on mobile and ran into that error, because that seems to happen in every drop. Again, I feel for the mobile peeps. None of the pre-orders I've gotten are been on my phone. All of them has been on my laptop. That's why I keep my laptop with me 24/7 now, even if I'm not at the house, okay? But yeah, overall, I think the pre-orders went really well, guys. A lot of people were able to get it. That's my opinion on it. It ran 5 hours. Ran 5 hours. I got 2 of each. There were a lot of people who were able to get 2 of each. Okay? So, again, there are a lot of people who were able to get it. The system's never going to be perfect. And I want to run that home because there's a lot of PokeTubers out here. And again, I understand that in the YouTube sphere, drama, negativities, that's what gets the clicks. That's what gets the views. That's why my video's titled like this. But I'm going to tell you guys how it is. Okay? Just straight up. Okay? The system did an amazing job. It did what it had to do. A lot of collectors were able to get product. And in addition to that there as well, I understand there's a lot of opinions saying that there still need to be a lot of work to the system. And there's always going to be upgrades that you could do to the system, right? But again, even if this system was running 100%. There could be other factors that could kick in from stopping people from getting the product. Okay, I'm just saying, like, nothing is going to be 100%. And in this world, this reality that we live in, there's always going to be folks that are going to miss out on stuff. I've missed out on pre-orders, right? And there's been a lot of people that were able to get those pre-orders. That's just the name of the game. So again, if I had to look of how these pre-orders went compared to like Prismatic, compared to Surging and everything else, I think this was the best pre-order drop so far. Honestly, I think this was the best. And if you disagree with me, leave it in the comments section. Tell me how your experience went. Tell me what you think. If you don't like what I say, then let me know about it. I'd be more than happy to talk shop in the comments section with y'all. But other than that, man, that's all I got in today's video. Thank you for dropping on by. More videos will be coming out soon, guys. We'll make a video talking about the cards coming out of both sets, because a lot of people actually, just even myself, just shortly thought there was actually one big set, like 300 plus cards, but in reality, it's actually two sets. Two sets, guys. It's actually white's going to be one and black's going to be one. That's going to be two sets coming out at the same time, just like Heatwave Arena and Glory of Team Rocket in Japanese. This is the first time in English they're doing this, which is cool. But that's how every Pokemon's able to get an AR, because it is two sets. So pull rates should be, I'm assuming pull rates should be like every other set, because, even though there's like, 300 plus cards, those 300 plus cards are broken between two sets. So, just to let y'all know, the information on that. We'll cover it more on other videos, but other than that, man, thank you for watching today's video, guys. This has been your boy, Kev Sidon, and I will catch you guys on another one.